Let's talk
but you got to have Arab boots on the ground.
Let's talk about the rollout of your campaign, because you've already taken a hit for your behavior in a couple of interviews. Now, I'm going to get to this is twofold for me. Some are saying that it's a woman issue. Some are saying it's just a sort of behavior issue for a presidential candidate. I want to show the audience what we're talking about and get you to respond. Stand by.
You once said Iran was not a threat. Now you say it is. You once proposed ending foreign aid to Israel. You now support it, at least for the time being. And you once offered to drastically cut. Once drastically wanted to cut defense spending, and now you want to increase it 16%. So I just wonder if you've mellowed out.
Why don't you let me explain instead of talking over me, okay? Before we go through a litany of things you say I've changed on, why don't you ask me a question? Have I changed my opinion?
Have you changed your opinion?
Better way to approach an interview.
Okay.
No.
Is Iran still not a threat?
No. Listen, you've editorialized. Let me answer a question. You ask a question and you say, have your views changed, instead of editorializing and saying my views have changed.
Senator, I'm sure you know that most of the research on this indicates that these actually cost more money over the long term than they save.
Well,
Are
that's
you saying
incorrect.
That your plan will be different?
Let's go back again. Your premise and your question is mistaken, okay?
There's it works that
let me
first year,
finish.
Senator.
Hey, let me finish. Hey, Kelly. Hey,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Calm down a bit here, Kelly.
I want to just get a final question, because I know you got to run. There's a lot of commentary today following your interview this morning with Savannah Guthrie on the Today Show, other interviews you've had with female reporters suggesting that you're abrupt with them. The Washington Post has a headline saying Rand Paul's problem with female interviewers just cropped up again. I want you to respond to this suggestion that you interrupt your female interviewers, that you're not polite to them. Go ahead and tell us what you think.
You know, I think I've been universally short-tempered and testy with both male and female reporters. I'll own up to that. And it's hard sometimes. As you know, like during our interview right now, I'm looking at only a camera. I can't see you. And it's hard to have a true interaction sometimes, particularly if it's a hostile interviewer. And so I do think that interviews should be questions and not necessarily editorializing. So if you get sort of 2 minutes of editorializing by the interviewer that draws conclusions, you feel somewhat at a loss on the other end. You can't see the person who you think is mischaracterizing a position and not really asking a question. And I think I should have more patience, but I think I'm pretty equal opportunity. If I get annoyed, I was annoyed with a male reporter this morning, so I will have to get better at holding my tongue and holding my temper, but I think it's pretty equal opportunity, not directed towards one male or female.
Well, I'll tell you this. Chuck Todd came out and said you have to be careful because you attacked two prominent female interviewers. The Guardian said you were condescending to female reporters, and I, as a female reporter, will say to Chuck Todd in The Guardian, we don't need your help. Savannah Guthrie doesn't need your help. Kelly Evans doesn't need your help. And you are entitled to push back on the interviewer just as much as you would if it were a man. So these male commentators can butt out. We can give as good as we get.